right, it's NAB 2017. We're here at the Aputure booth with Ted, our friend, and Ted, we've got a couple other things.
Yes, we do.
Surprises.
So we're always building on that family. If you bought Lightstorm lights, this will actually work on any thing, but we're trying to go into more accessories. So the first thing that we got here is we have the Aputure Space Light. So the Space Light is really simple. It basically just attaches right here, which is got elastic. Just goes on the outside of that reflector, which you snap in. And on the bottom here, you got a quick zip. We're striking that on and off. I got a remote. Someone's pressing. Someone's messing with me for this video. But on the inside here, you got a zip. That can zip right here, super easy. So if you want that hotspot, really easy to turn on, that China ball hotspot. But space lights, if you aren't familiar with them, are really great replacements for China balls. And they're really, really good for lighting big spaces evenly and giving you that soft cast everywhere. A lot of green screen studios, a lot of white cyc studios will have those.
It's a good way to bring up the ambient too, if you just need to kind of just a little pump in there.
Absolutely.
Perfect way to do that.
So this right here is actually not just any fabric. I know you're looking at it. This right here is actually parachute fabric. This right here is fabric that the Air Force uses for their jumpers that come out of planes. And it is not easy for us to make because we have to make sure that anything that light passes through, we have to make sure that it doesn't contaminate. And it doesn't add any weird colors or anything like that. So this right here, anything that comes from Aputure, you're not going to see that color cast change or anything like that. And as far as tightening it up and folding it up, this right here will actually fold up into the same thing as a 5-in-1 reflector.
Oh, nice.
You can pocket it and pop it out, and you have essentially a China ball space light whenever you need it.
That is brilliant.
This will be out in under a month, and this is going to be priced at, we think, under $50 is the goal.
Okay.
Super excited.
Really nice.
This one's good. And then the other thing we've got here, you guys asked us for this, so honestly, your idea is as much as ours, but the Light Dome Mini, one of the things that you guys wanted was, the Light Dome's great. Big soft light, but sometimes if you're in a hallway or a bathroom and you need that depth, or you're rigging it above someone and you don't want to rig it so high.
It's just too big. It's too big for this.
Exactly. And that's not even our size. That's the standard size that other people made. What we're doing is we're cutting back. This right here is 24 inches across. So it's still very large. And it's 1/3 the thickness. So super, super thin. And we're listening to your comments. We really are. One of the first things you guys asked us for was a grid. We said, number one thing when we make this, we're going to put a grid there.
Grid it is.
And before we even started, there's going to be a grid on it. And number two, one of the things we got asked for is we were told, we had some guy that was backpacking through the Sahara. And he said, I just want my lights, this fabric. I want it even tougher. So what we said is okay, all right, got to work. And this right here is the same parachute fabric in that space light. This right here, this fabric, 1 centimeter across, if you did a string, could hold 100 pounds of weight. Super, super tough. People's lives depend on this stuff not ripping. And we've got these new grommet systems, so you can see the light in here. It's got the same speed ring system as before. And we're going to give you the speed ring with the dome because I don't want to complain about others. Anyways, cool. This is going to be coming out, and also under a month, it's going to be priced at under $100.
Very nice. And this is, what's really cool about this too is that this solves a number of problems. So I've come to rely on my Light Dome. Like that is my go-to interview key light. It's beautiful, beautiful light. When I was striking the set, I got a little crazy and kind of had a little snag on the end there. But this completely just solves that problem for the diffusion panel, like the grommets, the spoke system,
keeping it tight.
And with the balls on the end, so you're not going to go poking anyone in the eye. Just a really interesting, cool design.
Even stronger fabric. If we can, if we can make it, and again, if you guys have problems, just be vocal about them, and we will listen. We're always online, we're always checking around, we're always listening. So we're always trying to be available for you. We don't want to have the Iron Curtain and then make products. We want to develop products with you guys. We're all filmmakers ourselves too, so some of the problems that we had on other products, we've all come up with ourselves and said, it's probably a better way to do this.
For sure. Good job. High five on that one, buddy.
Thanks, Curtis. Appreciate it.
Talk to you again next year.
Thanks, guys.